Welcome back to another ranked Maokai game. In this game we are playing with Jinx and we are up against Thresh, Smolder in the bot lane. In this matchup, Thresh, Smolder definitely have the advantage. And the reason is because Thresh has the option of going in with his Q. And he has that ability, that playmaking ability with his Q to start a fight. While with Maokai, if you go in with your W, it's all or nothing. You don't have the option of not engaging. If you W, you're all in. And that is definitely a weakness of Maokai's. And it's why you need to be really careful about how you use that W. In this matchup, I can tell you that Thresh is pretty tanky. I'm pretty tanky. I've been by nature as champions. And we don't really have a lot of damage. Thresh has more damage than me. But early levels I have okay damage and he has more. But I still have okay damage. But anyway, it's not about damage, it's about CC. It's about who can use their CC better. And like I said, Thresh has the opportunity to decide to go in or not with his Q. But if he does land his Q, what's going to happen is that I'm going to focus Smolder immediately with my W and lock her down. Then I'm going to Q her away. And by doing that, I will neutralize Thresh's engage, and we might even win the exchange where Thresh is lower HP than I am, or Jinx is. So we kind of cancel each other out. So let's say I go on Smolder, Q her away, and I also queued Thresh at the same time. If you noticed, I queued them both. So that was perfect how I did that. And that's the trade with Maokai and Thresh in the bot lane. He goes in on my ADC, and I go in on his ADC and just neutralize his engage so that they can't get anything done. But as you can see, because Thresh has that hook, they have pressure. So it is a winning lane for them. It's pretty equal, but it's definitely winning for them. Like all in all, if we just stayed in lane all game, Thresh Smolder will definitely beat Maokai Jinx. I mean, Thresh in general beats Maokai in lane. But League of Legends is not about just... Why did Jinx just walk up there alone? I'm trying to get this kill, but yeah. He's too tanky with his lantern shield and his aftershock. Plus bone plating. I feel like that was really unnecessary of Jinx. I could have pinged, but I mean, I was literally gone for like 3 seconds or something to put that sapling in the river bush. So I feel like that was really unnecessary of Jinx to die there. I tried to make the most of it and flash in, save her, try to turn it around, but it was too little, too late even. I can't really even say too late because I tried to react immediately. As long as Jinx doesn't do that, I should be able to save her, and again we can turn things around. Thresh is bot, or sorry, mid. I called to push, which is probably a mistake actually. We shouldn't push here because Thresh is rotating, so there's no reason. If he was topside, it would make sense for me to call to push, because then we could push Smolder in and deal some damage to their turret. But it was actually incorrect of me to make that call to push, because we could see that he rotated bot lane quickly. He just went mid and then straight bot. So we didn't have time to push them in. But luckily, because this is low emerald, as you can see, they could have frozen the wave there, but they didn't. They're just pushing it back, which is good for us. So luckily that mistake was not punished. And I am recognizing that mistake, so I'm learning from this game to be extra careful about that. So and sorry, before I said that, Thresh had bone plating, but it's guarding, not bone plating. I have bone plating, but he has guardian. put a ward down in the dragon pit so we can see if they are going to try to take it. It's really, really important to put that trinket down in the dragon pit. I'm not scared of this at all. Even if Thresh lands that, no problem. I'll just go on Smolder, just like I did before, and neutralize the engage. So it's not really scary to play against Thresh as Maokai because it's actually pretty simple to neutralize the engage. But again, they definitely have the advantage. They can continuously push us in like this, and there's really nothing we can do. I don't have the damage, I don't have the kit, I don't have the champion, I don't have a champion who's able to turn this type of situation around. This is not the strength of Maokai. If anything, it's the weakness of Maokai. The laning phase. Okay, good traps. And without hesitation, I'm recalling. It's on the cannon wave, which is bad because it's harder for Jinx to kill and clear. But the reason I'm doing it, the reason I recalled there and bought, was because I'm prioritizing grubs. I'm prioritizing getting grubs. And the tempo that I need to secure vision and to just be in position to help my jungler if their jungler comes. Okay, so we can see now that Nasus is on dragon, so in that case we're trading objectives. They will get dragon, we will get grubs. But if Nasus had opted to come topside to get grubs, I would have been in position and we could have 2v1'd him and gotten a kill maybe, or his flash, or whatever, something. So I still think that was the correct play. The only thing maybe I could have done was maybe help Jinx clear the cannon wave and then recall. Maybe that would have been a bit better. So they get dragon and we get grubs. We could try to make a play here topside, but this Udyr is just not. Okay, does Mordekaiser have his E to pull him back? No. Well, then I can't really do anything. If he doesn't have his E, I can't do anything. Udyr is stealing Nasus's camps. That's good. Maybe we can make a play in their jungle. If Nasus comes, I mean, he will probably he has to come at some point and check, and obviously he wants his camps. Okay, Udyr is showing there. That's really bad. He's showing our cards. He's telling the enemy, I'm in your jungle. I'm stealing your camps. So Nasus now knows if he has any map awareness at all. Okay, that's pretty good, 1 for 1, and we can push the wave in to make sure that Aurora loses XP and gold. Flash from Thresh back at 1445. Really good that Jinx didn't die there. That's really big. That's huge. I have my R and Flash and Ignite, so we can definitely make something happen here if Udyr comes and doesn't hesitate. And instead he's prioritizing getting Scuttle. Yeah. We could have gotten Thresh right there, but he hesitated, or he wasn't hesitating, but he was literally prioritizing getting Scuttle instead of getting Thresh. So that's a big mistake, or a pretty decent sized mistake from him, but it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. I pinged like crazy, but he didn't listen. So we pushed the wave in, so we have a window to back. So let's recall, let's buy, let's get wards, let's get pinks. Udyr should come. I mean, I have Flash, Ignite, R, W. Everything is up. If he comes, it's a sure kill. We're at least going to get 1 kill if he comes. But instead he opts to farm his camps. Nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. Honestly, don't really like that Jinx is just pushing back. Like, she should wait there. She should let me hold the wave so we can build up a wave and slow push it into their turret, and then she can recall. But instead, she's kind of mindlessly just clearing, just like the enemy bot lane is, mindlessly clearing the wave, which is not what you should be doing. Okay, so we got 3 kills topside, so I'm going to make use of this window and get some deep wards down. Some really valuable wards. And then go bot and defend. Yeah, we're not going to take any damage. Our turret is not going to take any damage here almost, so really good. I got some deep wards down. They got virtually no damage on our turret, and I'm in position to defend with Jinx now. Udyr is maybe coming, so maybe we can make a play happen. I need to focus Thresh. Perfect. Well played. Udyr got Smolder and we got Thresh. Doesn't get any better than that. And the reason I focused Thresh and why it would have been a mistake to focus Smolder is because of Thresh's W, his Lantern. If he Lanterns, I mean, if I don't go on Thresh, he's just going to walk behind Smolder and then Lantern her to safety. And she's going to get away scotch-free. And so is he. So going for the ADC against Thresh is almost always a mistake. Unless you can maybe blow up the ADC or just CC the ADC for a long time, like maybe with Malzahar R or something. Basically, if you can burst her down and kill her in, one go, then it could make sense to go on the ADC, even if the ADC has a Thresh, but generally, you really have to go in on Thresh because he has that W Lantern. Okay, so he actually does have Bone Plating plus Guardian, so no wonder he's tanky. Guardian gives him a shield, and then he has Bone Plating, which reduces 3 auto attacks or abilities. And then, of course, he's building tanky too, so he's really, really tanky. He's going to be really tanky. Maybe we can make something happen. Okay, so they're backing off. They got the plating, and now they're backing off. Let's see if we can get this dragon. Udyr is really fast at taking objectives, so maybe he can actually take this dragon. I'm going to wait to clear this until Thresh shows. I'm not going to clear it until Thresh shows. Okay, so he's showing I can clear the ward now. Okay, and then we secured the dragon. Really good. Herald is spawning in less than 30 seconds. I do want to get that Herald, even if we give up bot turret for it. I don't think we should fight this. This is unnecessary. We should focus Herald. Okay, Udyr dies. Not good. Hopefully Mordekaiser can get him. Okay, so he flashed over. Flashback at 1955. Okay, so she got the kill perfectly there with her R. Nice. Okay, she flashed. Really bad flash from Malzahar. I got her flash. He should have just taken that as a win. Instead he flashed. Even if he had his R, like, we're not going to get the kill. It doesn't make any sense to flash R there for Malzahar. But this is a low emerald, so, even though players are decent, they still make a lot of mistakes. Let's see if we can get this Herald, and I definitely want to take it if I can. Nasus is showing topside, so if he comes, maybe we can fight and get a kill. That's if he comes. Okay, we got Herald, nice. So now we can either use it, honestly, in any lane, but mid or top. But I do want to make sure that when we do use Herald, we actually get a turret for it. I don't want to just use it and get some damage off on a turret. And notice how good those saplings are to just prevent the enemy support from rotating and making plays and finding those angles. So putting those saplings on the exits and the entrances is really, really effective to just negate the roams of the enemy support. I have my R, I have my flash, I have ignites. We can definitely make a play here, but I need my teammates to come with me. Okay, we got the kill. But Udr died, that's really bad. And now Jinx dies too, that's really bad. Yeah, that would turn out badly for us. Luckily Mordekaiser got set, but that was bad. Udr just got caught and just died for nothing. And now Malzar's getting caught for no reason. But this is because of Herald. I can accelerate the game and put pressure, so that's why I used it right now, because they got killed, so then I can kind of neutralize their pressure by adding pressure myself. Maybe we can get Thresh here. Okay. He's too tanky. We just don't, and Mordekaiser is just not strong enough. Yeah, we need to just back off. Maybe we can go mid and try to make a play. But Udr is not coming, so we need to just back off here. Sapling up to slow down Nasus. Okay, so they're backing up. We got Smolder, really good. So my teammates took advantage of everything that was happening right there, and the enemy team rotating, and they got Smolder, so that's really good. Let's see if we can get this mid turret. It has very, very low health, so getting it would be really good. And I will say that pinging, oh, that was almost, we almost got Thresh there. I was close to cancelling his recall. But what I was about to say was that pinging is actually really, really effective. As support, especially when you're playing a tanky support and your damage output is really low, and you know, you have to try to carry in any way you can. And pinging is really, really a big deal. Just spam pinging just the way that I am. I'm saying like, let's fight, okay, maybe we can get Thresh. Okay, that was lucky. This Nasus is strong. Yeah, I have to just back off. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, that was bad. So they're rotating to a dragon. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, we need to go back. We have to go back. Get health, wards, and buy. I feel like the enemy team should be rushing dragon here, because they knew that I was really low, for example. But they hesitated. So we could just... So we have a ward on dragon, okay, so, and they're not taking it. So we could actually go top and try to get set and add a can. Let's see if we can get set, and then maybe get Atacan. Nice, and now we can transition that into getting Atacan. Okay, she tried to steal it at least. Nice try. Okay, so now we can go into their jungle, put some deep wards down, clear vision if they have any, and just get control of their jungle. There are no objectives to play for, so what do? We need to control their jungle, because that in itself is an objective. Vision is an objective. And there you go. That's the importance of vision and vision control, and understanding windows of opportunity. Okay, so another opportunity here. Nice. Yeah, this was really, really good. Like I said, recognizing windows of opportunity and just controlling vision, putting vision down, it's so critical as a support. And especially when you don't have damage, even more so when you don't have damage and you're playing a support who is much more CC focused and macro focused. And Maokai definitely is a macro focused champion. He's not a super mechanical champion. He's all about timing, rotating, roaming, macro understanding, wave understanding. Understanding wave states. When is the wave neutral? When is it pushing? Slow pushing, fast pushing. Those things. And their top wave is pushing towards our top turret now, so we need to address that. We need someone to address that. You can see that their wave has built up, so it needs to be addressed. I can block. Yeah, blocked his Q. Okay, he used his R. We can just back off. We don't need to fight. We don't need to do anything. Just chill. We need to wait for Malzar's ultimate too. That's really important. Okay, so we have vision in their topside jungle. I'm continuously clearing vision just to make sure that we have that control. And I'm also putting wards down, not just for my team and for myself, but for Mordekaiser so he can push top safely. And split push safely. And then Jinx gets caught, of course, trying to get red when we don't know where the enemy team is. It's really bad. So what do we do in this situation? Two options. We can either try to hard push top, but it's taking too long. So Mordekaiser is making the right decision. He's TPing bot, so let's go bot and try to defend. See what we can do. Don't know why Udyr is still top. I have my R. Maybe we can make a play. Okay, nice. There you go. All it takes is that one correct decision. And then everything changes. We swept them there. Look at this. And now we're going to get the inhib. Can't end the game, but we can get the inhib. That was huge. That was well played by my team. It all started with Jinx's mistake, and then the enemy teams, and then Mordekaiser getting a solo kill, and then just my team just playing together and rotating. And using all our abilities, ultimates, and just making the most of the situation. Even though it was a 4v5, we won that. Like, hard won. Okay, so we didn't get the top turret, but we got the inhib. That's really, really nice. And then Baron is spawning now. Putting a pink down there to control vision. Recall, buy, and then reward. Like, put wards again. When I say reward, I don't mean reward, but put wards again. So we can reward the pit. The Baron pit, and then maybe we can get Baron. We could also go for Dragon. That's possible too. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with the team. I kind of want to get Baron here, but let's just... I don't have my ultimate. 15 seconds. I have my Q. I have my W. I have flash. I have my R.
An enemy has been slain. Legendary.
Okay, maybe not. Yeah. Okay. Nice, very nice. And notice just, I played that very slow. And that's exactly how I should play it, because I was low. And I waited for my ultimate. So I played it slow. Let's get this inhib. Come on. Come on, guys. Let's focus. Let's get this. I feel like if they just committed there, we would get that inhib. I can't do that alone. I don't have the health. I don't have the champion threat to get that inhib myself. Oh well. We just need to back off and then transition to Baron. Ultimate up in 7 seconds. And we have vision control. I mean, I put that pink there earlier, so yeah, they have no vision. Now we can just push waves. And we should definitely push the bot wave and get that naked inhib, but Jinx is top and we have a wave building top, so I'm just gonna go top. Put some wards down and just help Jinx get that turret. Yeah, this is looking really good, really promising. They might have vision in that bush. Okay, Aurora is showing. I have Solari. Okay, she's kind of wasting our time, so let's maybe ignore her. I have Flash.
An ally has been slain.
Flash. Okay, now he should be out of Mordekai's results. Nice. I almost died there. Okay, actually did die. Because of Smolders. I think it's her passive that executed me there. I was a bit surprised at the burst and the execute. Even used my Solari. Yeah, we should get top here, not waste time just standing in front of their Nexus. We need to get top. But Jinx is not there. Okay, nice. I was about to say Jinx is not there, I'm not there, so we can just wait. Just play it slow. Don't need to rush anything. Okay, that's not good, but he did get a kill. I mean, he did kill Nasus, so... Yeah, I mean, now the objective is naturally to... Okay, that was a good flash. Is naturally to get that top turret and then the inhib. We got supers pushing mid and bot, so... Okay, then we should get the mid inhib because it respawned. But the key here as support is you have to wait for the team. Just put vision, wait for the team, play it slow. Don't rush, don't force anything. Just wait very patiently. Maybe even recall, just to kind of match your tempo with your teammates. Maybe I should ward topside instead, potentially. Okay, I'm just pinging the ultimate so everyone is aware. Okay, Udyr, please don't get caught. Just pinging the ultimate so everyone is like, just cognizant of that. Like, okay, everyone has their ultimate. We're all full HP. You know, let's fight. Let's push. Dragon is coming, but I think we should get this mid inhib and then get Dragon first. Well, only after that. So first get the mid inhib and then transition into getting the Dragon. Putting a sapling there at the entrance, so if anyone tries to walk or use that exit, then they are going to be slowed down considerably and we are going to get vision of them. That's a prime spot to put a sapling right there at that entrance. Okay, I'm just bluffing. I'm not going to tempt fate. Have my R. That's another really good spot to put a sapling because you can't avoid it if you're pathing down to try to ambush. Could R here. Or W. And then R. Okay, that was a bit unlucky. I think it was a good angle, but okay, just use my Solari preemptively in case he was low. That's the only reason why I did that. And in case the enemy would just go in. Okay, waiting for Udyr. And I want us to get this top inhib. Honestly, I don't really like the fact that we're just standing here, just not really doing anything. We need to get this top inhib. That's why I keep pinging it. I'm literally just spam pinging. Get top. And now it seems like my teammates are finally listening. I have flash. That's a lot of damage. I need to back off. So he face checked. I controlled vision. That's what happens. I have my ultimate. Yeah, we should try to fight. We all have our ultimates. Yeah, we should fight. Just push this and fight. Baron is up. We can just get this inhib and then get Baron. That would be the smartest, safest play. Okay, it respawns, so let's get the respawned inhib. I could use R from Fog of War and try to catch them off guard, and maybe we can end the game like that if I R from Fog of War. What is this Thresh doing? What is this Jinx doing? Yeah, my teammates could have gotten that kill easily. That was a really good R by me. Okay, so now the game's extending, so we need to just keep calm and get this Baron. We got supers in every single lane pushing into their base, so we have kind of like a sixth player on our team, which is the minions. So we can just use that to create tempo and use that tempo to get Baron. So that's really good. I want us to get the scuttle too, so we have vision. Okay. So this Thresh again. Face checking. Okay, now we can end the game. We can actually, okay, but they're backing, so maybe I need to back now too. Okay, so he's TPing. Malzar is TPing. Okay. He got the kill, nice. Don't have my ultimate. 23 seconds. Just waiting for my teammates. Just please don't die. Malzahar. Maybe he flashed away, I'm not sure, but anyway. 10 seconds until I have my ultimate. Udyr needs to stop farming and just come so we can end this. Just want to empower the minions, speed them up. I have flash, I have R. GG.